Hello, traders. It's E from MarketWizards.com and eminywizard.com. About 3 o'clock on Monday, the 14th of October, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Just doing a follow-up. We did about 4 or 5 videos this morning. Unfortunately, they did not take. It was a new program that came out with Zoom, and I forgot that you can't really make the adjustment until you save those videos. So I've lost them, and I'm just doing an update for you. Quick reminder, we had talked this morning about how we thought it might be Theta Burn. Several reasons for that. Options X. It's also a holiday of sorts. So we thought probably it'd be fairly slow and we would stay inside the overnight range, perhaps. And if that broke, then we'd have to consider the previous day's range. We've correctly identified so far that the support zone should be in already for the day. We also thought that probably the resistance was in top couple of boxes and then range trade the balance of it. So that's pretty much what we have. And when you scale it back and you look at your 5-minute chart, you can see how we spent so much time in this pipe. So traders were trapped from Friday. We got a follow through third time through trade. Overnight lows bounced. We felt this morning the correct trade was morning after trend day buy to go for the half gap, and gap paid for sure, we said, by 72s to 75s. We felt the 74 was a must be paid, and that we discovered when we looked at a 2-day range. That was a swing type range, so we're going to look for that idea and just change the terminology here from high lows on chart to fixed price, and that showed us our resistance right here in the middle at 74. We took a very simple idea and said, look, if this is let's just call it what it is, a 40-point range. We said if that's the case, then we have probably a 20-point range that needs to be resolved. Still has not come out the top of that yet, so that's still being resolved. And we said if that's true, then we also have to take care of this immediate range, which is our 64 area and our 74 area. So by and large, we've been playing that range to give it a little bit of extra. Figure 72s to 75 resistance. Down here, we said let's use 61 to 62 as support. So those ideas have held intact. And what you don't want to do is beat your brains out in a day like today where it's obvious so far nothing is happening. So you don't want to risk 2 points to make 1 point in this kind of an environment. My suggestion obviously is to pack it in and don't worry about a missed trade or two now. There's always tomorrow. Here is our weekly chart. We've looked at support below us, so resistance above us, and range trade the middle, these 2 yellow circles. That's the current range that we're playing. Here's the predictive range from here and here, and largely in between. Solid push, retracement backwards. We looked at this chart earlier. We said this is a pretty good chart, 15-minute chart. Certainly was working and is still working, over, under. Found support overnight. Cannot beat this chart for showing you the idea of coming into support and then bouncing off of it. Looking at the 5, we said this is a funnel. We like to call this the funnel. and said we should probably be bound by the blue line and the pink line and disregard any small excursions either side. Because the market basically what it's doing is consolidating from obviously that big move up on Friday. And if we want to take a look at angels and demons, we note that that prior 72 area was a angel from Friday, RTH. That's been holding the longs captive for now. And you can see that on a chart like this. Very tedious range day. Gap below us. And this morning we had the idea that low was in already, using 55, 56 as support to go to the half gap and gap fill. So I would not overtrade this mess. We do get these days sometimes, and it is what it is. Cannot fight it. We noted the 30-minute chart overnight was pushing off of the blue line. Then we fell underneath it, came back to it, and that's held us captive now. So from this chart, neutral. And then one last idea we talked about. And we reviewed a post that I've already started based on the questions that were asked the other day from one of our traders, talking about risk and reward, emotional factors, and trading size. I've already started the questions in here that were posed. We talked about that today, and we will talk about it again tomorrow. And we will all add our ideas, and I'll fill this out. Don't forget, posted a couple of charts that I had. And obviously, I've left this video out there for you to take a look at. But the questions I've also posted in a document that you can all answer and put your own ideas in, and then we'll consolidate them and compile them and have them for a reference for you. These are some challenges we need to overcome in this business. And obviously, using risk capital we can afford to lose for playing this game. This is E from MarketWizard.com and eMiniWizard.com signing out. Hope this helps. Sorry for that mishap, but these things do happen, and that's this is how we adjust. All right, take care, guys.